What is going on, folks? I usually don't rip Sapphire that often, but you know what? We got the Chrome 2025 Topps Chrome Sapphire Baseball Edition. You get one autograph. I was seeing some very interesting stuff people were getting out of these, so I decided why not and rip it. You know, take the risk. I usually, I actually did win. There was an EQL for this, but I actually have Montgomery Club, so they did give us the pre-order for this. They gave us the one-box pre-order that they usually do, so I was happy enough to get my hands on a box. I don't think it's sold out, but for Montgomery Club, so they had a lot for the normies. There was an EQL, everyone's favorite EQL. A lot of us lose on that, the stupid drawings that Topps does, but you know what? Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. I haven't won since June, so that's something else. So I was glad to get my hands on my Montgomery Club box. Paying $250, $200 this year to get in was definitely a good choice by me. This is the 2025 draft class. Not draft class, the rookie class. So you know all your guys. We've been ripping 2025 products for a little bit of a while. So yeah, I'm excited. This was $479 on the Topps website. So it was like $513 after tax. So that's pretty much it's very steep, but whatever. So let's get into the rip, shall we? I don't think I've ever ripped Topps Chrome Sapphire, so at least the baseball one. So I ripped the UFC, WWE, not great, but we'll see about these ones. And we'll see what we get, shall we? So, looks like a base pack, I guess, of sorts. Brandon Nimmo, Kumar Rocker, rookie. Nothing in here. There's Jeremy Pena. And Cedric Mullins. Yeah, these are definitely not codes. Okay. These definitely aren't short. They are short prints. They do make Sapphire short prints, but you can probably tell for the most part. Your third card in the pack is usually where you're gonna get something good. So there is a gold. So 50. Seth Lugo. It's an angel, so that could be Mike Trout or it could be really bad. There's Brooks Lee. It is, oh god, who the heck is this guy? Bryce Tedesio. I've never heard of this kid before. Bryce Tedesio. Let's see what he's from. He had 5 at-bats, and his average was .83. This guy got a really good cup of coffee, and he gets a card. Look, it could be as bad as Eric Yang. So, I guess we're fine. But yeah, that guy, I don't know who he is. So that's our card. Yeah, $500, I tell you. There's there's Hai-Sung Kim, Matt McClain, Christian Yelich, and Ryan Jeffers. Okay, so we'll sleeve up the Hai-Sung Kim. Looks like I guess it's the same image, but yeah. Probably a spring training image. Probably. And we'll sleeve up the Brooks Lee too, I guess. Brooks Lee is very, whatever. I don't know. I think I've been sleeving up Brooks Lee's, but also not really sleeving up Brooks Lee's, so whatever. Very interesting guy. The Marlins should have drafted this guy, but they didn't. I think this was Jacob Berry's draft, so they drafted Jacob Berry. But at least Jacob Berry made it to AAA, so we'll give him credit in a sense. But yeah. Oh, we got a base Guardians autograph. That could be really good or be really bad. Aurelvis Martinez. Daniel Sheenham. Oh, yeah. So this guy is in the major league, so at least it's not like a random, but still not the best autograph. You don't want this as your autograph. And it's just the base autograph to $199. So most guys, I think, in the set have a base autograph, or at least they got the rookies to sign. But Daniel Sheenham. All right. So at least it's not at least it's not Bryce Tedesio. He didn't sign an autograph. But yeah, you never know. Ooh, we got a Sapphire Selections. That's a really good card. All right. That's a rookie Sapphire Selection. So we'll wait, and that is a red. So that is a very good hit. We'll wait till the end, and we'll do it. We may, that's very good. Rookie red. That's what we need. But yeah, there's Miguel Andujar, Del Castillo. There's a Schwarber and a Aaron Shuck. Yeah, this guy gets a card. Yeah, great. Aaron Shuck. I remember I hit his autograph out of Dynamic Duels, like the worst card. Like I got the worst stuff out of Dynamic Duels. But I'm getting Bob Ross. Bob Ross hopefully pretty soon. We got a gold. Aaron Nola. All right, so there's an Ohtani. Let's see about this Ohtani. I doubt this is. Actually, that is an Ohtani short print. Yeah, that is a short print Ohtani. All right, so that's a good pack. That is a very good pack. Ohtani short print. That is a short print. Probably a 50-50 short print, so there we go. We'll probably have to take Price to Decio, and we'll take the Nola, of course. I'll take Brooks Lee down because ain't nobody got time for him. I'm just kidding. But, yeah. Brooks Lee. Yeah, we got one final pack before we reveal that Sapphire Selections out of 5. That could be really good or really bad, but I think they put the good rookies on Sapphire Selections, so I don't know. But okay, so Nico Horner, Birdsong, Randy Arozarena, and Carlos Rodriguez. All right, big reveal. Big reveal. It's a national, so that's good. That's either Woods or Cruz. There we go. James Wood out of 5. That is what you want to see, folks. James Wood, Sapphire Selections out of 5. We will take that for sure. That definitely helped the box 10 times out of 10. Pretty fun. I mean, this is a huge risk. You know, if you got like everything else, like you would be like, ugh, why would I rip this box? But this made the box worth it. This is a very, very, very good card. This is what you want. This is what you want from the set. So let me know what you guys think. Did you win the EQL? You know, most people didn't, I'm sure. Did you win the EQL? Are you gonna rip this if you had Montgomery Club? Let me know. That's the okay. But by the way, this is my second biggest James Wood card. I actually pulled out of one of those celebration boxes. I pulled one of these cards. I remember that. But without further ado, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to please comment, like, subscribe. Check out my eBay store. It'll be in the description. You could probably purchase this James Wood on there. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.